Connect to your heart energy now and expand your heart energy 6 feet in all directions. And this will form a sphere of your own heart energy around you. And then expand this energy down to the heart of Mother Earth and up to Source, all the way up as far as you can go. And again, this may move through suns and stars, moons and planets. Don't be too concerned with this. Just know that it will lock in at exactly the right spot for you in your here and now. This will form a tube of energy, your pillar, 6 feet in all directions, connecting you to Earth, sustaining your physical body, and to Source, sustaining your spirit in your physical body. And just connect to your own energy now as you breathe up and down your pillar a few times. And just fall a little bit deeper into yourself as we call in the support teams. We ask for the angels, the archangels, the ascended masters, and the karmic board to merge deeply and fully with us now through all dimensions of our fields. We ask for our God presences, our guides, our ascension councils to work in harmonious group consciousness together so that the highest of the highest of the highest will be shown here today for all of us in our here and now. We call on a God Presence Communion Temple to anchor and activate through all dimensions of our fields. We call on a Mother Gaia Grounding Temple to anchor and activate through all dimensions of our fields. And we finally call on a Divine Union Temple to anchor and activate through all dimensions of our fields. Just feel how all these supportive energies become one frequency through and around you. Lift your frequency and feel how you fall a little bit deeper into yourself and raise in frequency. Now place your attention in the God Presence Communion Temple and see yourself sitting in a very large circle here with a beautiful rose quartz crystal right at the center. Start connecting your heart energy to this rose quartz crystal and send your energy out and gently wait for the energy to come back. And all others here will do the same. And you will start this flow up, and then you will start to feel how this flow starts to progress and progress and progress, and how you're filled with more and more pure love energy. So take a few moments to do this now, sending the energy to the crystal and receiving back from the crystal. And as you do this, behind you, a part of your God presence from the Pleiades, a Pleiadian Soul Extension, will be standing right behind you. And you may or may not feel this at first, but that connection will grow stronger as they will start to breathe their heart energy through the back of your heart, also to the crystal and back. So it'll be like you're working together. A soul extension is part of your God Presence group, which means it's part of the same energetic structure that you are, except this particular soul extension resides on the Pleiades. Now, as time is an interesting concept and doesn't really exist, it does here on Earth, this soul extension is leading his or her own life on the Pleiades. And today they are here to assist you to astral travel to the Pleiades and undergo a journey together. So feel this connection now through the back of your heart with this crystal and with this very, very supportive, deeply loving energy from the Pleiades that is of the same energetic signature as you are as a soul. You are here in the God Presence Communion Temple as a soul, your soul living this life here on Earth, and your Pleiadian counterpart, a soul extension of yours from the Pleiades. You can have more soul extensions on the Pleiades. This is one of them. For some of you, you will only have one, and others will have multiple soul extensions, but there will only be one stepping forth today on this journey. Now gently stand up in the God Presence Communion Temple and face your Pleiadian Soul Extension. And if you'd like, you can extend a hug or simply connect energetically. And notice how immediately you're off astral traveling now to the Pleiades. Remembering this is all in your inner world, inside your consciousness. So you're astral traveling within your consciousness. And just know that your support teams are traveling with you to the Pleiades now. And you will notice when you arrive. When you do, which would be around now, connect your pillar through the core of the Pleiadian energy as well, which means your pillar first of all starts at the core of Earth, then runs through the core of the Pleiadian energy, and then all the way through you up to Source. This will keep you connected in each of the realms that you're currently traveling in. Your Pleiadian Soul Extension takes you on a journey now, and see how you travel through what looks to be like a hallway to a central part, a central room of this structure. And if you have your inner sight open, you may view along on this journey. Sometimes you may have your inner hearing open, or you may feel this journey. Whatever it is, even if you're just simply imagining this journey, trust that it is perfect for you. Your Pleiadian Soul Extension is extremely excited to be having this time with you, sharing this time with you. And gently notice now how you arrive in a very large room where again you will sit in a very large circle with your Pleiadian Soul Extension behind you now. This crystal is violet in color. Start again connecting through your heart energy to this crystal, sending your energy out, receiving the energy back through your heart to your Pleiadian Soul Extension, and your Pleiadian Soul Extension will send his or her energy out through the back of your heart, through the front of your heart to the crystal. And this is how you will connect here through this crystal here on the Pleiades. Spend a few moments doing this now. And your Pleiadian Soul Extension is asking you to let go of any thoughts, feelings, storylines, imaginings, emotions that you have coming up, because they may be old energies in your connection to the Pleiades that you can now let go of. Let them go immediately in this stream to this crystal, which will work very transformative for you, and then feel how the energy comes back purified for you. And so you are actually in between your Pleiadian higher self and this crystal, and your energies are being purified specifically in relation to your journey that you have had on the Pleiades across multiple lifetimes on your journey as a God Presence. Old wounds, old storylines, old emotions, old belief systems, old energies holding you back in your life on Earth. For all energies that you have within your energetic signature influence your life here on Earth as well. So the more healing and transforming you do in other realms with other parts of your God Presence field, other soul extensions, the more benefit you will have in your life on Earth. Things will get easier. You will be able to reclaim gifts that you never knew you had. So hand over anything that's coming up for you right now, any thoughts. Even if you don't know exactly what it is, hand it over in that stream between the crystal and your Pleiadian self. And feel how you start to become more clear in your field. You feel more pure, more aligned to love and light. Enjoy this feeling now as more and more gently you start to merge energetically with your Pleiadian Soul Extension. When you're ready, stand up. Your Pleiadian Soul Extension would love to take you on a journey to the Pleiadian Library within this structure. And when you arrive there, it's just simply walking in the same structure you are now, and you will arrive at a series of doors. This first door needs your energetic signature, both of yours, to be opened. And that can simply happen either through transmission through the third eye, through the heart, or by placing your hand energetically on what looks to be like an energetic sensor or an energy reader. Place this energy now through you're guided to do through your third eye, your heart, or your hand, and this door will open for you. Step inside to a next series of doors, and this will take you into, again, the same as asked of you. Open these doors, and you will come into a huge structure where you will notice that there is all sorts of information stored, digital, in books, very old ancient books, but also in ways that you may not have recognized from Earth, ways of storing information that are beyond what we know on Earth. Enter into this library now, this library of immense, universal information. And your Pleiadian Soul Extension is extremely excited because you have stored a message here for yourself at this time in your here and now. You knew you would be visiting the Pleiades with your soul extension around this time on your journey, and the time has arrived now. So call forth for a specific object that is stored here in this library, and it will have a specific code. And one of the librarians here, one of the Pleiadian emissaries, is here to assist you to gather this object, so you can either energetically explain to them that you're looking for an object that you've kept here, and your Pleiadian Soul Extension will assist you. And perhaps there is a code that you remember. Simply energetically share this code, which will then make it possible to collect this object from its storage within this library. And this will be a different spot for each and every one of you. So wait now for you either to be brought to this object or this object to be brought to you. This may be different for each and every one of you. Wait while it's being retrieved for you and when you receive it. And this is a very special object, unique to each and every one of you, but it has one similarity, that you have stored a hologram, like a holographic video within this object. So your Pleiadian Soul Extension takes you to a private area now where you can place this object either on a table in front of you or on the ground in front of you, and with your energy, which is either your heart, brow, or hand energy, your energetic signature, you can activate this hologram for yourself now. And in this you will find a message that you have recorded in a different time on the Pleiades, which is very relevant for your here and now on Earth. You must remember, time does not really exist. This is why all of this is possible. So the beautiful synchronicity of you receiving this holographic message from a different part of yourself now, as a soul with a journey on Earth, will be very, very timely. So simply activate this hologram now and take in the frequency. For some of you, you may get images. For others, you may get audio sounds and sentences. Others will simply feel energy moving through them. And for some of you, it will be all of the above. Whatever it is, even if you sense there's not much you feel, trust that it is actually holographically, energetically being transmitted to your energy field, and it'll activate exactly what it needs to for the next steps of your journey on Earth. Take the time now to take this information and this hologram in, and it may even feel relevant to step into the hologram. And this hologram may be a hologram of a being, a person, or it may be of a place. Whatever it is for you, connect to it, step into it, and you may even see or feel yourself transported on a journey. Take your time for this now, and take this information, this energy in whatever way is right for you in your here and now. And your Pleiadian Soul Extension is assisting you deeply to assist in the integration of these energies and this high-level information, high-frequency information. So it's not simply a video to look at, but it is an energetic frequency transmission of much higher density, in the sense of it holds a lot more information within itself than you may be used to with a simple idea of a video or hologram from Earth. So simply trust that this process is a very large one, activating next steps for you, reminding you of information, refreshing information within you, and resetting you if there needs any resetting is needed to align you to your highest path as you have chosen it through your God presence and your soul here on Earth. And keep breathing up and down your pillar, connected to Source, to the core of the Pleiades, running through you, running to the core of Earth, while you're on this astral travel journey here on the Pleiades. And there may be parts of your physical or energetic body that start to buzz, or you feel some pressure, or you feel things opening up, or anything can be happening while you move through this holographic journey. And take your time now to tune into your individual journey. Let it move through you, let it run through you. And flow in whatever direction you are guided to. And your support team assists you to be able to connect to the depth of this level of information that you're receiving. Your Pleiadian Soul Extension is assisting you, and the angels, archangels, and ascended masters that have traveled with us here to the Pleiades as well. Beautiful, and keep moving on this journey. Even if you feel you are no longer receiving any information, just trust that it is moving through you, activating you in exactly the ways that you have set out for yourself when you were to activate this holographic information. Beautiful. And your Pleiadian counterpart is saying that this journey will continue for you even when you have stepped out of this connection for whatever amount of time is needed for you, asking you to now gently come back to the library, knowing that parallel to this, the information that you need to connect to will continue. And for some of you, this has already been completed, and for others, there is still a journey to undergo. Your Pleiadian counterpart, your Pleiadian Soul Extension, would like to take you to the next step of this journey here. And for this, we exit the door we came into and we move to a different part of this library structure. Again, now you come to a door. This is a much more ancient door of different woods and crystals, and tune into it with your energy and open it up again. Now this leads to an area of the library where there's only old, very old and ancient books. And the energy here is very serene, and you can feel the high levels of wisdom and information here. This information here is also stored in the Akashic records. And what you are here to retrieve is your book of initiations in regards to your Pleiadian energy and how that connects into your initiations on earth. For as a God presence, as a higher self energy, you move through themes in different realms. One of those realms is your soul on earth. So your higher self is split in soul extensions. You as a soul on earth are one of these soul extensions. And you are today meeting with one of your counterparts, a Pleiadian soul extension. And again, you can have multiple soul extensions on the Pleiades. This is one of them. The main one that is relevant for you in your here and now. So your Pleiadian counterpart guides you to your book of initiations and climbs up this large ladder to exactly the right spot where it is for you. It's a very thick, old, ancient-looking book. And he or she grabs this now for you and hands it down to you. Receive this now and find a spot in the library to open this up now. Now, before you open this up, place your hands and the hands of your Pleiadian Soul Extension on this book. You will notice there is exactly space for 4 hands. Place all 4 hands now together on this book, and it'll open up exactly to the right page for you in your here and now. Let this book open up for you now, and then again you will notice it opens up to a page which will contain codings, different writings in either love language, light language, Pleiadian language, universal languages. And so one symbol can hold the same as 1 or more books in Earth reference. So 1 or 2 of these pages hold so much information for you. Take your time now to connect this energy to your brow and to your heart and let it download into you. And again, this can take you on a journey. It can and will plant seeds for you that you need for the coming 3 to 6 months of your journey here on earth, dependent on where you are right here, right now. And this book and the energy is perfectly attuned to that. So for your next 3 to 6 months, the energy download is starting to happen for you now. And your Pleiadian higher self is connected to that as well. Your Pleiadian soul extension is connected to that as well. Breathe up and down your pillar as you take this information in and are taken on a journey. You may see symbols, images. You may hear different words or sentences repeated to you. You may be taken to different places, meet up with old acquaintances. Whatever it is, trust the journey and surrender. This is not your mind guiding you, this is your higher self guiding you. Your mind does not need to remember all this information. A lot of this information is encoded so that all of your energy field can take it in, or your heart can take it in, or your higher mind. And your higher self will always hold on to this information and process it through you in exactly the right time on your soul journey here on earth. Start taking it all in. Continue taking it all in. And while you're on a journey, your Pleiadian Soul Extension starts weaving a beautiful sphere of liquid light around you in the library here, which will help you to fall deeper into this connective journey and to hold all the energies multidimensionally that are being processed through the book, through the information to you now. Pinks and blues and golds and silvers and platinums are being projected through and around you now. And over the next little while there will be a special crystal coming through the book, through the information to you. This is to be stored in your heart. And this crystal will be there for the next 3 to 6 months to assist you and remind you of the information that is being downloaded for you now. All you need to do is receive. Surrender and receive. Beautiful. Keep receiving the last amounts of energy and information now. And remember that this journey for you will continue over the next few days in whatever way you need it to, whether it is through lucid dreaming or connections in your dreams or images or thoughts that you are projected in and through over the next few days to receive this information. And it'll unfold for you over the next 3 to 6 months. Gently come out of this connection with the book now. Take a step back, and very gently this book will close again. Breathe up and down your pillar as your Pleiadian Soul Extension places the book back exactly where he or she found it. You both travel out of these structures again back to the initial space where you came here to the Pleiades. Sit down in this circle again with your Pleiadian Soul Extension behind you and connect again to this beautiful crystal. And share the new energies that have been transmitted through you and integrated through you and are moving through you over the next 3 to 6 months, with heightenings of journeys over the next few days to set in all the energies and lock them all in for you. Connect to this crystal and receive the energy back, again with your Pleiadian energies right behind you, moving through you, and then connecting to the crystal And do that a few times now. Which will very gently start to complete this journey here on the Pleiades. Beautiful. And when you're ready, stand up now. And you will be traveling back now, astral traveling back to the God Presence Communion Temple. Again, when you arrive in the God Presence Communion Temple, simply reform your pillar with your connection to Earth's core and source, no longer running through the Pleiades, and sit down in this circle with again your Pleiadian Soul Extension behind you, and connect again to this beautiful rose quartz crystal in the God Presence Communion Temple, which is sort of moving you back down through your journey into the God Presence Communion Temple. Breathe in and out and feel how you're changed and you're different. You're more awake, you're wiser, you're more activated in your connection to this crystal. And feel how this crystal shows you that with the energy that's coming back through you, through your heart, and from your Pleiadian soul extension to the crystal. And take a few moments to breathe that connection through. Beautiful. And when you're ready, you gently stand up and face and say your goodbyes to your Pleiadian soul extension. You are always connected and can always tune in. They share with you about this particular journey will end here, and they are going back now to the Pleiades. We thank them so deeply for this journey as we seal everything up. We ask for all this energy work to be sealed and to integrate with grace, ease, love, light, and empowerment, thanking the beautiful emissaries again, the angels, the archangels, the ascended masters, the karmic board, the temples, Mother Gaia, our higher selves. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So be it, so be it, so be it. It is done. Now with your energy, come fully back into your here and now, in your space, on your chair or on your couch, on your bed, laying down on the floor, and just breathe up and down your pillar a few times, bringing all your energy back from the God Presence Communion Temple into your body, in your here and now. Breathe up and down your pillar a few times. And then very gently, when you're ready, come back into your here and now.